USF stuns Florida in thrilling upset with a last-second field goal. What a night it was for South Florida football. In a game few gave them a chance to win, the Bulls delivered one of the most stunning upsets of the young season, taking down No. 13 Florida with an 18-16 victory on a walk-off field goal. The hero of the night was kicker Nico Gramatica, who drilled a 20-yarder as time expired to send the Bulls' sideline into pure chaos. Coming into the matchup as heavy underdogs, USF wasn't supposed to stand a chance against the Gators, but college football is never short on surprises, and this one may just set the tone for their season. Florida's collapse in the final minutes. With less than 3 minutes left, it looked like USF's upset bid had slipped away. Gramatica had just missed a 58-yard attempt, and Florida took over with the chance to run out the clock. But instead of closing the door, the Gators completely unraveled. First, they threw an incompletion on first down, stopping the clock. On third down, DJ Lagway's pass slipped right through the hands of Vernell Brown III, giving USF life again. And then came the breaking point. Cornerback Dijon Johnson was flagged for pass interference, gifting the Bulls a big chunk of yardage. Moments later, Brendan Bett made matters worse, drawing a 15-yard penalty and an ejection for spitting on an opponent. That emotional mistake gave USF prime field position, and from there, the Bulls needed no second invitation. USF riding momentum from Week 1. This wasn't just a fluke. USF had already made noise in Week 1, crushing Boise State 34-7. The Broncos were the darlings of last year's playoff race and expected to contend again, but USF dismantled them with back-to-back wins over Boise State and Florida. The Bulls have positioned themselves as an early dark horse in the college football playoff conversation. While winning the American Conference will be key, these statement victories should catch the attention of the selection committee. And if that's not enough, their Week 3 showdown with Miami suddenly feels like one of the can't-miss games of the season. Trouble brewing for Florida and Billy Napier. On the flip side, this loss puts Florida head coach Billy Napier in an uncomfortable spot. Already facing a make-or-break year, he watched his team commit 11 penalties for over 100 yards, squander opportunities, and fail to execute when it mattered most. The Gators took a 9-3 halftime lead but never looked in control. USF answered back in the third quarter with a 66-yard bomb from Byron Brown to Keshawn Singleton, flipping the momentum entirely. Though Florida briefly regained the lead in the fourth, they simply couldn't finish the job. For a program with LSU looming in Week 3, this kind of performance raises serious questions. Were the Gators caught looking ahead? Maybe. But excuses won't erase the sting of losing to a team they were expected to handle with ease. Final thought, USF's victory wasn't just about one field goal. It was about grit, discipline, and capitalizing on Florida's mistake. The Bulls are proving they belong on the national stage, while the Gators are left searching for answers in a season that's already starting to feel like a turning point.
For full video, click related link below or like and subscribe this channel.